Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the different methods of buying a car, from personal loans, lease options, finance, part exchange, and obviously cash. And better still, I'm actually going to take you along to our local BMW garage where actually I'm picking up our new car, part exchanging it and topping up with cash. So that's really exciting. And I think the first thing you need to look at is your financial situation. Are you in debt? Is it the right decision to buy a new car now? I know it's so exciting when you pick up a car, but you need to be honest with yourself and think, actually, why am I buying the car? Is it, is it because you just want to look good? Is it because you like the luxury of a new car? What's your reasoning behind actually wanting to pick up a new car? And then is it right for you at that time in your life? Not only within your personal circumstances, but financially, can you actually afford it? And I have a few rules of thumbs depending on how you pay for that car. So for example, if you're going to pay in cash, I would say only ever buy a car in cash if you could afford it twice. So there's little things like that. Anyway, do stick around because I'm going to take you down to the garage. I'm going to part exchange the car that I've got now, top up with cash to get the new car, and to be honest with you, I'm absolutely buzzing. So without further ado, let's head on down to the garage and go and get this new car.
Look at my neck bright, I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that side, I'm in that new coupe, got been fired. I said what I said, right? Yeah, I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that west side, I'm in that new coupe, got been fired.
Okay, so just heading to the car showroom now where I'm going to part exchange this BMW 18 plate, really low mileage, 118i Sport, and basically top up with cash. The reason I like to do that is you can get a really decent model, low mileage, if you're willing just to top up with a little bit of cash. What is that moron doing?
Ain't no creases on my A1s. 2021 about to be mine, word to my day ones. So you shooting blindside, I aim straight for the frames, huh? I don't take no L's, my boy, I learned from y'all mistakes, huh? I just up my rate, I made my way, get out of my lane, bruh. Now we got some traction.
Hey everyone, so down here at BMW Chandler's, about to part exchange the BMW that I'm in now, which is the 2018 2-litre 118i. Basically, there's two ways that I look at a car. You've either got to save money from it, or it's got to hold value, or even make money. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to part exchange this, phone's going off there, part exchange this, top up in cash to get the new car, and then again, maybe in 15-18 months time, add very little miles, and then look to part exchange, and again, top up with a little bit of cash to get that newer car. So that's the way that we run it. We don't tend to take out lease options or finance. I don't like the monthly outgoings. If you have the cash to purchase outright and it will hold value or it will save you money, those are the two ways that I would do it. So without further ado, let's go take a look at the new car and let's do a quick review of it, and then we'll look at the options again of how perhaps your personal circumstances and how you might go about picking up a car. So this is the car, part exchanging this and then topping up onto the Shadow version. So super excited to get in this. Okay, so just got back from the car dealership down at BMW, got the new M Sport, really pleased with it, and the numbers were, so 14,500 for the part exchange, paid cash, topped it up by 5,895, they're bringing the total just over 20,000 for the car itself. The intention is keeping it for 12, 15, possibly 18 months, mileage really low, so the value holds, so therefore when we come to our new car, we can top up again with a small amount of money to get a newer car with lower mileage and again a higher value. And I just repeat that process. If you are someone someone that is still in a position where you are looking to save and invest and you're not quite there yet where your investments are working for you, I would recommend that you get a car where essentially it saves you money and you can just run it into the ground. That's my personal recommendation, is you either go for the saving money or holding value or making money. Obviously then you have the options on how do you do that. How do you get onto the ladder, I suppose, of having the car that you want or just your next car? And is that by lease option, finance, personal loans? I mean, what I can do is I can show you a few here. There's a few advantages and disadvantages to all of these, but if we just go through a few. So HP is hire purchase and advantage. The cars will be yours outright at the end of the term. You don't normally have mileage restrictions, and loan periods are flexible with hire purchase. Disadvantages, however, are you could have the car repossessed if you miss payments. You can't sell or do anything to the car without permission before paying off the entire term, and missing a payment actually can affect your credit score. There's PCP, personal contract purchase. Let's just read out an advantage. So low initial deposit and monthly payments tend to be lower and flexible. Disadvantage is you won't ever own the car outright during the contract period. Personal loan purchase. So again, taking out a personal loan, you'll own the car, so it will be yours. That's an advantage, but you would be restricted by dealer demands, mileage limits, etc., to what you can actually run the car at. Disadvantage, your car's value could depreciate, so if you want to sell it, it could be worth less than what you paid for. So these are just some of the advantages. Buying on credit, this would not be my chosen method. You're protected under the Consumer Credit Act as an advantage. Disadvantages, not every dealer accepts credit card payments. Interest rates are extremely high. Not everyone will have a high enough credit limit to be approved. Purchasing cash, obviously this is my preference because no strings attached essentially. You own the car outright, but I understand not everyone can pay for a car cash. But ultimately, if you can save, invest first, and then you get to a stage where actually you can put some money by each week, each month for the car that you want, and you can buy it outright, as long as you are specific on the car that you're buying, as long as you can save up and get the car that you want, then happy days. You own the car outright, there are no strings attached. So, there isn't a right or wrong way to do it. There are so many options to buy a car. Is it the first thing you should buy if you're looking to be really smart with your finances? My opinion, no. But certainly, if you are in a position and there is a car, just look at doing it the best way that you can for your personal circumstances and your financial situation. This video was kind of a little bit here and there, a bit of information behind it. Not my usual video, including cars and stuff like that, but something that a conversation that comes up quite a lot. So that's my take on it. That's how I do it. I part exchange, top up with cash. I do that year after year after year. Therefore, the value of the car still holds, low mileage, and then just recycle that process. So until the next video, I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.